I didn't even turn this on. I had the... Oh, no. Oh, no. You know what? Cut it. We're starting this again. Let me just... I'm sorry to headphone users. I could have looked away. Hello there, chat. Whoa. 3 minutes early. Hello there. Look at everyone in chat. Mike, it was there. I had it out. I was so focused on setting up a new cam for today. New cam, by the way. Surprise. Not that any of you's heard that. Hello there. Happy birthday, one and all. You know what? Everyone has a birthday. Happy birthday. Especially if your birthday's today. Hello there, Ninjago fan. Hello there, Beaky Bluebird, Moonshoes, Tinks, Dreadpup, Snow Blizzard, Bevel. What questions did I answer? Yes, what was the Star Wars cake? That's what I wanted to know. I'm so behind on chat. All right, let's go through them. Hello there. Hello there, happy birthday. Hello there. That was the question. Razor Crest or new Super Star Destroyer? That damn mic. Good question. I got tape on my desk. We haven't seen the new Super Star Destroyer, but the UCS Razor Crest is now on my list. I was wondering if I build that instead of the playset. I think I do playset, the new playset. I built the old one back when that came out. I think I build the new playset and then build, you know, the big UCS one. That's got to be better, right? I didn't even have my mic with me. That was crazy. I need to have... Yeah. I stream almost I'd say every other day. Actually, last week was what? 5 nights? 5 nights of the week. And still forget the mic. Just goes to show you. Oh, great whole pub pack. Oh, nice. Nice. Incorporating non-Lego anything with Lego is cool. I really want to do a little... I wanted to do like the Indiana Jones scene where he uses his whip to swing across, but whack a USB in. I'm just finding the right thing to do it for Star Wars. There's so many grapple moments. Oh dear. Yes, indeed. No. We've got the mic now. We'll just cut that out. I tell you what, in post, I can go back after stream and cut that out. That's all right. Happy birthday. Razor Crest is 600 still somewhere. Is it still on sale? Let's have a look. I don't know if there's been any new Lego sets today. I haven't checked. 150, I don't think so. It's not that hot today. Actually, it's pretty cool in this room at the minute, but I'm sure it's going to get a lot hotter as we go on. The Razor Crest. I was going to say 140 is real good. Yeah, retired and exclusive 520. Pretty sure it retired end of last year. I don't know why they're still retiring soon. Because surely most of these that are sold out. So 86, of which 86 are in stock. That does say retiring soon, right? I'm not misseeing things. I forgot my mic, but I don't need glasses. That says retiring soon. But when I click through retiring soon, it's not there. Yeah, the Lego website is always fun, isn't it? Got a Lego e-gift card. Awesome. Quite like a Lego e-gift card. Because then it means you have to buy something at the Lego store. You can't find it cheaper elsewhere. Your cake was an R2 head on top of Chewbacca's body, on top of Vader's body, on top of a Stormtrooper head? Is that not just the best cake? I'm imagining the Lego buildable characters, right? R2's head with Chewbacca's top section, upscaled Vader hips, and then Stormtrooper minifigure legs, because we haven't got a big Stormtrooper yet, and it's hilarious. Oh, you got like everything. It's got more weapons than Mandalorian does. They could have held on to this UCS set. They should have. This UCS Razor Crest is by far better than the N1, in my professional opinion. You know, if you prefer the N1, maybe it's not. I do really like this. And how's that front put together? That's separate windows, isn't it? I thought that was the cockpit they used for the playset. That would be surprising. Surely not. No, that's not it. Nice engines, though. The good thing with UCS is besides the odd slope, there's probably not too many rounded bricks on the inside of the engines. Mainly just on the front, which is an awkward part. I don't think I've got any of those yet. I'm definitely going to look at, once we've got the sorting done, once I've got around to sorting, which I think will be the goal over the summer, try and sort out any of the little bits I've got left, UCS Razor Crest would definitely be parted out, 100%. Is the UCS Razor Crest. Oh, in the US, the UCS Razor Crest had sold out on the Lego site. Same in the UK. We can actually check elsewhere with the good old... No, we want the language to be the same, otherwise I'm not going to understand it. In France, it sold out. France tends to be a good denomination for Europe. In Canada, it sold out. In Australia, it seems to be pretty much sold out worldwide. And I know we've looked at 5 places. It speaks for, you know, the biggest Lego audience, actually. We should probably have like a South American country. We should whack Brazil in. We should whack Brazil in. I wonder if Lego's taken a hit with their choices there. Send a picture to the community page. Awesome. I'll get that up in a minute. Am I going to build the turtle ship? I wasn't going to, and I'm not going to do it today, but it's on my list. The problem with some of the ships that show up is we don't get a good look. But there is a Navarro Fortnite game mode, and in that game mode, not only do you get the first like couple minutes and quite a few good quests as well to go around and do, you get a 360 model of the turtle ship. So I genuinely will be building that at some point. I don't know what scale though. That's the hard part. I kind of want to do it UCS, but it depends what we've got on display, because there's still so many builds that I haven't even shown off. And I've kind of shown off half of them. They've popped up a few times. Also, can you use a part of the extender arm to hold a Lego lightsaber? Oh, what? Like the scope? Oh. Am I wearing new Mouldie merch? I wish. A Lego Stormtrooper helmet? No, I got this custom made. I didn't get this custom made. It was a custom made gift. So, yeah, it looks cool though, doesn't it? I should get something that's like the desk mat. Speaking of, brand new camera. I was going to say it looks a bit dark. That tracks. That tracks. I don't have the light on tonight. Too hot. Too hot for that. We do have a spotlight on the desk as well as one on me. So, yeah, it's not too bad. Actually, this new camera, the problem with the old camera was it didn't look green enough. I think this camera's making it greener. There's a shift in hue on this. I guess it kind of matches up to like that bit. But as it gets a little lighter towards the bottom, just wear and tear. I've spilt so much on this mat. It holds up really well. Yeah, I feel like, I guess they are a little bit lighter. Maybe it's my angle. Maybe I'm not seeing it at the prime angle. Anyway, the ship we'll be building today. I can't remember the name of it. I didn't put it in the title, did I? No, I didn't put it in the title, but we can find it on lego.com. It's not one of their new sets. Not one of their Mandalorian sets. Let's... Hey, there we go. See if Lego still have the page up. No? Are you sure about that? It's the HH87 Starhopper. By the way, acute spoilers for Mando. I assume a lot more of us have seen it now. I won't be spoiling anywhere near as much as we did on Friday's stream, but yes, this appears, I think we can gather that from the trailer, any eagle-eyed fans, but it doesn't look perfect, this model. It does look pretty good, I have to say that. It does look pretty good, but thanks for the appreciation for the cam. You watched the movie yesterday and thought it was a little bit drawn out, especially when Mando got poisoned. You know what? I've had family that have seen it and said the exact same thing. Exact same thing. So I think that's a valid point. I think because Grogu isn't really talking and Grogu is still a little baby at this point, especially compared to, if you compare them with Yoda, Yaddle, any of the other species, there's not much that Grogu could have done. Like, it is kind of that completion of days passing by. So they backed themselves into a corner with that. That's fair. I enjoyed it, but I thought the first half was so action-packed. I needed that little segment just to write down all the little bits I missed. We won't be building the speeder, we will be building the ship. And this is the one that shows up on Now Hutta. So there is a ton of these. I'm only going to be building one at the minute. And I might be changing the shape up a little bit. I feel like the wings should be wider. Again, we don't have a good shot of it. And the front as well. The front needs to be a bit more rounded. I don't know if we can get the windscreen rounded, but this front slope here, maybe we can get some arches in there, and we need some extra flaps on the wings. I should have kept my book. Oh, I did. Nope. Yep, that is, but that's not at the same time. That's not the book that I wanted, but the book is in the pile. If that falls, it hasn't fallen. You haven't heard anything, chat. There you go. That's my drawing. If you want to check out all my notes, I do go through them on Friday's stream of little bits with future builds, but that is the ship. You see the wings on the corner, how they're pushed down, and then we have 4 engines that stick out considerably, because this is the first time we've seen the ships in live action. We haven't seen them before Mando and Grogu. You know what? There were a lot of ships in the prequels, but Clone Wars came out after the prequels, so I think that holds up. And bag 1 would do the side build and the main body, and it seems to be mostly bricks, which I'm down with that. I think I'll add a few snot bricks perhaps, and see what we can switch up, because I wouldn't mind a bit more of an interior for some droids at the back. See how it's quite hollow, but we build up this base and it's just... No, I think this works, because then you'd have stairs going into it. Maybe a ramp that folds down. Anyhow, let's see. Oh, I tell you what I forgot to do. I was meant to put up the table to the side so I could get the drawers. We'll see how that goes today. And then I'll get it up for tomorrow's stream. I don't remember what I said we were doing tomorrow. There's another Mando build. For those of you that have watched Mando over the weekend, first off, how did you find it? And second off, we will be streaming Mando Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday or Friday. That's completely up to you guys. If you want to do Thursday or Friday, any preference, let me know. Grey, right? That is grey. And yeah, there's another build at the end of the week, which I'm looking forward to. And of course, the sail barge. We're hoping to finish that this weekend as well. Who knows, might need some of those parts. 2x3s. Oh, you're up here. In red. So they're fully covered. I don't know if we will be fully covering them. So I'm not going to risk it. Won't risk it for no biscuit. We'll just stick with grey for now. Same with that. Is that for the seat? Is that for a minifigure's bum? Because we could get an actual chair in here. Oh, how much do I want to switch it up? Let's go with what the set has, because if I mix it up and we're one minifigure short of a cockpit, we just don't want that now, do we? Definitely looked like it was bigger than the Razor Crest. Oh, we're gonna have to make it massive. Oh, a little lime green. Well, I never say no to that. My brick separator tub. I need to find something else to do with the brick separators. Maybe I add something to the hello there. I'll add a little... Oh, actually, a brick separator lightsaber would be such a good idea. An orange blade. Oh, I'm jotting that down. Quick, get that down before someone steals the idea. Brick separator lightsaber. How would that work? That would be so fun. Just trying to work that out. Because do you have Like, you could attach them like this, but you couldn't get them too secure. Or you could attach the studs inwards and have them all flush on the outside. I think that's the way to go. I think having them all flush on the outside and have some stud axle connection on it. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Don't know when that will be done, but you have my word, we'll look at that at some point, eventually. Eventually, the word I like to use. And then a black base, yeah, but a black base, but a grey in front. Why don't we use a grey back? And then we can get a grey 2x4 and all. Because like I said, if any of this is visible, we kind of want it to be dull grey, maybe dark tan. I'm definitely going to need to break down Yavin more than I have already. And 2x4s in dark bluish grey. Like here, I got plenty of those, right? Somewhere, 2x4s in dark bluish grey. Just the one. You know what? 3, sure. We need Lego Star Wars merch. Yes, yes, we need Lego merch. There's not a lot of Lego merch for adults. Well, no, there is. The problem is there is, but I'm not spending like 40 quid for a Nike shirt in Lego. I want Lego logos. I want fun Lego designs like a brick-built trooper. They don't even need to be Star Wars themed, I don't think. It'd be awesome if they did have, you know, I'm not saying scratch that. It needs to be Lego Star Wars themed. Am I going to make a mock? Yes, we're mock building this, as always, which means I need to go and find a 1x12 or 2 1x6s. But we try and stick as close to the original as we can. Yeah, I don't think I got 1x12s in here. Well, is this a 1x12? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I do, but in light bluish grey. Hey! There they are. Told you I had them. No idea. I would not have bet money on that. I'd have lost. I'd have lost for not betting on it. And 2 tan, 1x2s. Missed that the first time around. It's good to have those bags handy, actually. The 1x2s, maybe not the 2x2s, but at least the 2x4s. Just for when I need them. And that's 2 tans, right? But they're on the inside, so I'm going to make them grey. This is just going to be a grey ship. No, we need tan. Should swap it out for a tan 8x8 on the bottom at the very least. Now, this is where the fun begins. First off, do I have any of these? No point trying to mock them out if I've got ample. Well, I don't think I have my rounded... Oh, no, I do. Because here's a blue one. But we don't want blue. We want to recreate the same angle with curved slopes. And if there's a way to do it, there might not be. So that goes on. Could have used corner bricks in there. We've got a little gap. Oh. Oh. Not the new camera. All right, I'm starting to think it's the USB. I'll get that swapped out for tomorrow. Hold on. It's back. It just needed a break. You know, the heat's getting to it. It's allowed to be like that for today, maybe tomorrow. The heat's meant to get even higher tomorrow. I'm so happy I can acclimate. Acclimate does not sound the right word, but I can adjust to the higher temperatures. And then 2x4s. Is this too big? Oh, no, it's the 2x4 down there that I'm missing. That's the one I'm missing. Let's see. Do I have I have 3x4s. What I should have done is got an image up of the actual Star Hopper. I'm surprised I haven't bought one up already, because just as I thought, the outside is the same width as that rounded front piece. Maybe there wasn't a grey 3x4 slope. I don't even know if I've got one at the minute, but it should be tan anyway. So we'll continue that out with it as well. We just got a work sink in the corner, which I think the perfect thing to do is to get some hinges with these slopes. Get some of the, like the 1x4 sort of slopes. We got a few of them in tan. What we don't have here, we likely have over by Yavin. But we actually have quite a few slopes. So I'll keep the tan ones out. And then what sort of brackets? Maybe the clips. Do I use Elgato Camlink? No, I don't. I stream through OBS, so everything I use goes straight through. I think it's Droid Cam, OBS, straight into OBS, and then that straight into YouTube. Try and keep it as straightforward as I can. I used to run it through. I don't remember what program that was, but it's better on the computer, especially when I have the stream up. Sometimes I'll have something else up, or we'll be watching a video, playing a game. It helps not to chew up that bandwidth. Plugged in, running straight through. I think these short ones will work. I don't know if we'll need it to be straight on or to have it one out. Let's try this at the minute. And then we'll grab some tan tiles as well for the straight slopes, and we'll have something straight at the front. Little bumper out to the side. Dark tan. Oh, I got plenty. That's a nice 2 tubs there, healthy 2 tubs, because we'll want, no, that out the front. At least 4 up the side. If not, I just want to get ahead and see what this corner does. Oh, look, that's the base of the SpongeBob boatmobile, isn't it? I literally have that down here. Where? Or is it in my other slopes? Oh, it's from the other slopes. It's in the big tub. Yeah, we won't be using that either. I try not to use any of the big old pieces. Some cams have an auto close function when it's not doing anything. Oh, you know what? I haven't even thought about that. Or it could be like a camera setting as well. Oh. You got a water pistol to prevent your man's dog from biting your feet. What is it with pets that they don't like water? Because a lot of them don't like baths and that as well. I wonder if that's a deep-rooted fear that they grow up with. I suppose you could say the same about people not liking water. Okay, black and grey will be hidden. Oh, wait. How are we gonna angle this? I think first off we need to get a tile on that. Some 1x2s and something to hold in the edge. So if there's a 1x2, say here, and that, oh, we could use the angled pieces here and get like a 6 along the front. That angled there. Okay. I think I'm going to need more of these slopes. Preferably the smaller ones though, not these massive ones. What have I got? Like one of these. Oh. Just hoping for a few more. Hello there, Mark. Am I building the ship that transferred Rotter? Not yet. Not yet, Anthony, but I will be At some point, I'll come back for that. This is the ship that, as Mando's coming in through Now Hut Space, you get the 2 ships either side. This is what that is. This is what that is. That makes sense, kind of. This is what that is. Also, how many dark tan slopes do I have? Let me go grab my slopes. Because if I have some dark tan underside slopes, we can get it all the same colour. Surely that's going to look better than having all this grey. I don't mind a stripe or two, but come on, Lego. This is pushing it even for 2013. No, it's about right for 2013. Any dark tan? I don't think I'd been using these ones on the Yavin Temple. I think these have been safe. No, looks just to be great. All right, I'm going to need some dark tan ones of these then. There we go. Keep those out for the top end. Try and round it off still. And this is just too hollow, isn't it? Unless I stack it up. How stacked could this be? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's perfect for it. Oh, it's too good to skip. It is too good to pass up on the opportunity. Do I have... Oh, I still haven't got all my hinge bricks back from Yavin. Let me grab Yavin in Jabba's box. We're not building the sail barge today. But this is where I keep Yavin and... What else is in here? Yavin... Oh, we've got the blade of the Darksaber. Handy to hold. You don't have what I need, so you can go back. Mainly just the 2x2 slopes. Actually, where are the 2x2 slopes? Because they're meant to be on this part, which is the outside of one of the walls. But you're missing your wall. How come it fell? And where'd it fall? I ain't seeing it. We'll do one at the minute. Oh, wait. Is it? Yes, yes. And you've got hinges on the side. Thank you. This is what I wanted it for. These pieces. Almost got them all. Because that's what's going to keep our slopes on the side. And we're going to want a 2x3 tile. Possibly more. Possibly more. Oh. Actually, how's that gonna work? There we are. Camlink is 4K capture card 4K. Oh. Good thing is YouTube does not stream in 4K. You get it in, I think 1400 is the most it goes up to. So I don't have to worry about 4K. Otherwise, I might need to upgrade my computer for that a little bit to run it smooth. It is, yes. Speaking of the twins, I do think it's about time we got a bit more Boba Fett. See what Boba's doing. See what Boba's up to now. Now that the twins have vanished, how far do you build out? Because I think we got to go another way before we get these. Or no, that's not gonna work. What angle are you running at? Because you're not far off these slopes. In fact, I think that's the base of it. It's just angled, isn't it? So 2 of these, just gotta flip the hinge. Might have a go at building this because you have the large tan circular slopes from Boba's palace. Oh, didn't know they were in Boba's palace. That's a set I've got my eye on. So you're 3, and that's because you got a slope on the bottom. Yes. Let's get that slope and we can start working our way in with tiles. We could wedge it out. One of these and a 1x6 in dark bluish grey. There you are. You want to get a few droids in here because this is the droid ship. So you would, oh, that's not sloped enough, I don't think. And that would be probably a 1 stud. I mean, it's not sloped badly. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Come on, give me another grey base. Any which colour. Black or white? I think black works. It's the colour we were going to use for our bars. Wait, why is that slope in there? You can't go in there. And then we'll get some more bricks for the back, for the bottom. I might use more slopes. See if we can get something rounded on the bottom. Maybe a bit like this. With 4K you run quickly out of space on your SD card. I found that out the hard way filming on my phone. It chews it up so quickly. It's crazy fast actually. Oh, now suppose we need that top layer and still some sort of maybe a jumper in the middle. We'll hold it all down. Well, let's grab one because we still want a little bit sticking out the front. Do I have dark tan jumpers? I mean, all the tan jumpers back here are dark tan. Good thing the camera's picking it up. So something like that, and then a dark tan up the middle. We want it to hold on. We'll run a wedge underneath. And then see what sort of wedges we need to pair up on top. Do you not? Oh, you don't have a hole in the middle. Wait, do none of you? Hold on, why have you got pluses in the middle? What is this? You don't have studs. No studs. Pluses? What? No, I'm not a fan. I mean, we kind of need it because we're going to need the space up the front. But plus, why does the Lego part have pluses? Actually, this is why I updated the camera. Come on, come on. It focuses! It focuses now. Why do we have pluses? What? Like the plus kind of holds in the studs and stops it wiggling a little bit. But why pluses? Why not a center stud? Why Lego? Why pluses? Why have you done this to us? What's a plus ever used for in Lego? I can't think of anything. I also can't think why. Oh, it's because of these. It's because of these. It's not rotating. Oh, we need a wedge. We need a wedge, don't we? To get that angle in. Do we have any 1x2s? Like this. Oh, stream lock right there. We just got to find another one. Otherwise we'll flip it and get the double-sided one. Way further than we see. Oh no, I'm still at step 4. Don't worry. I'm still at step 4. We're mocking this out as we go. So if it looks a little different to on screen, that is just because I've decided to make it a bit more complicated. Oh. All right, we're going to need another, I'd say another jumper. Actually, I think this needs to be lower. I think this needs to be as low as it is. And this just needs to be higher. We get a 1x2 underneath it. Then we fill in, yes. 1x2 will work at least. Any 1x2. Like a dark tan 1x2 maybe. Dark tan. Or a stack of them. Hello there, Babalas. Use your wife's makeup brush to clean. That explains how you clean the Death Star so quickly. Got it in like a couple of seconds. Makeup brushes make cleaning Lego. They kind of make cleaning Lego fun as well. You know, as fun as cleaning Lego can be. 45 cut on that would be perfect now, wouldn't it? Definitely don't exist in this color. Now hold on. What about, I don't know if I have those in dark tan, the little seat element. Light tan brown, oh, okay. I'm feeling brown over dark grey again. We've got enough dark greys. And then we swing it out to the side instead of a jumper. And there. So we're looking for that edge, that stud, right on the outside. We're ignoring the center one. And we just connect it straight to. No, still not. Do we need a 1x2 jumper there? And then we can get a slope up front. Because a 1x2 jumper isn't particularly holding on to anything. We might need to rethink our 2x3 or move it forward. Let's run that, see if we've got the space to keep it in. If we've got the space to keep that in line, that might save modifying the base any further. We should always just have a set of jumpers and cheese slopes. I should bring the cheese slopes out already because they'll fill in the front. I'm not 1x6. Wait, isn't there another element we could run underneath this? Oh, is that too much at the front? It is. But without it, I think we're onto something here. It's either this or we flip the seat around. Same thing we've done with our Ninjago display, that's coming into play here. Instead of having a jumper in the middle, you can get the back stud. And it is a little different. But if we shimmy it this way, it lines up. It lines up with our slope element. And that creates a nice curve, goes up at the front as well, so we can still get whatever's happening at the front out there. And then we can't fit a brick in the middle. We can fit, though, a rounded brick or a rounded plate. We should be able to fit a full rounded brick. Let's keep the brown. Let's keep the brown at the front. It's a nice accent colour. And then we'll get a round tile on that. Oh no, what was that broke? Oh no, the 2x2 brick. Oh, look at that. Snapped clean off. These are so old, but you never expect it with a brown element. They survived the droid. Does it still work? Yeah, still works fine, so we're still going to use it. There you go. And then this on the other side. Rest in peace, buddy. Rest in peace in this ship, though. Don't fall out, please. F's in the chat for the brown 2x2 round brick. That's probably only like the 5th brown piece that I broke from that pre-2020 color. You're not in. Yeah, that's more like it. Nope, that's still not quite it. There's something not right here with this end. What if I fold this under? No. Wait a second. Oh, no, 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 I just had it. There we go. There we go. This is a great technique for a skiff. I quite like this for the front of the skiff. It also comes up a bit of the sides. This would have worked so well for the skiff from Skeleton Crow. You know, if I could go back and add these slopes at an angle, I would. If only I had a slope going out there. And I did say about cheese slopes underneath. Let's see what else we've got sticking out the front. A little bit on the underside, we'll work that in. And yeah, these slopes we can come back for, because I'm focused on this. So we could try and get some sort of pointy slope in there, but we've got that squared off shape included with the roundedness. So it's this point of the nose we've done rather than rounding it off. I think we just get 2 cheese slopes in there. Let's see if we've got some dark tan cheese slopes. I don't know if I had any on Yavin. I don't think I had many cheese slopes on Yavin. And I know I've got a load of medium nougat. So, got to be careful of the colour here. Or we could go brown. Or we could go tan. Look at those stripes. Look at those stripes on the sticker. We could go tan. Use our imagination for the other tan bits. We should have used a tan plate underneath. I think I've got a tan 8x8. You have a question. Has anyone heard of Airfix Quick Build? I think I've seen that out and about, the brick one. Yeah, it is a more Lego style of building. I used to build quite a few of the Airfix models. I've had a few of those. And they're quite nice. The only thing that I didn't like about them was I couldn't build them into it. You can technically build them into anything else. You can use creativity with everything. But, you know, you couldn't just pull apart a model once you've glued it and try to build a go-kart with it. That's not going to work with Airfix. So I'd back Lego every time. More slopes on top. Oh, nice. So that slope goes up there. So I want to slope something off. I think I'll include a plate and a pointy 2x2. You. Oh, yes. Didn't use you. You. Why are you here? What do you want? You 1x2. What do you want? Well, I say 2x2, didn't I? The pointy one. Yes. In dark grey. Is this just because they didn't have... Oh, there are little bits of grey. That looks like it's got a tan sticker on it. Waited a while for that. So tan would work too. And probably light bluish grey with dark tan. Or orange. Orange might look cool. We do have some dark corners. No tan. Do we still have those round 1x2s around? Nope. No round 1x2s here. No point using tan ones of those. Don't have many. So, do you fit on here? If you lock you into place, even better. Even better. No, you have been popped. Oh, hold on. Sort of been spun around. No, I need it to come in closer. So 2x2 plate. Or, if you didn't use a 2x2 brick underneath, one of those old toilet bowls. Those 2x3s with a round side. They would work in here. There we go. That will work better, right? Push you all back down. Oh. Yeah. I don't see anything popping up. That can still move around. And there's a little bit of give in these slopes if we do need to shimmy them. Now we can get 1, 2. Now we can get our slope going from here. And, wait, they're a brick high. We've added a plate. We've added a plate, so we didn't want to do that. We didn't want to do that. We did a half round 2x2. Literally half a plate. We could use a little bit of technique in here. UCS N1 Starfighter or Razor Crest? Yes. I'd pick the Razor Crest. I'd pick the Razor Crest. The N1's alright, it's just too big. It's so big from a Lego model. And the problem is the bigger they go, and when they use bigger slopes and bigger tiles, it's alright, it's alright. Same reason I didn't pick up the A-Wing, despite loving A-Wings, didn't pick up the UCS A-Wing, because it's just too big and flat. There's not enough detail in it for me, and some ships just can't handle that detail. Oh, there we go, it is the cockpit, but they've used a slope. I'm going to replace that with a little workbench. How many of those studs do we need? Oh, they've got one on top. So, how much space does a droid need? No, I think a droid would need even more space than a minifigure. I think it might need 3 studs. So, a snot brick would hold the droid in. That's my thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4 snot brick. 1, 2, 3, 4 slope minifigure, but that's the droid, yeah. We can have slopes to the side of that. We can get them in tan as well, perhaps. Don't know if they want tan at the front. So, dark tan everywhere we can get it. And then we did have, it's got a tile on the front. Does the cockpit come down from the top? Because if that pops off as well, might want to swap that out. All right, so we're on the slopes, really. We're on the slopes, and we need some more slopes for the back. Just 2. Might have to build that up if we're connecting these. Might not have a choice. Oh, and the seat. Back of the seat. Which is black. But we kept it grey. It's an older ship. That black's worn down over time, right? Hello there, Ciara. Watch Mando movie Grogu. Awesome. Although this time they didn't show the toilet on board. They didn't. Do you think it had a toilet by default or Mando built one in? Not a lot of ships have the toilet. The toilet on the Razor Crest. The Mythful uses it. Episode 1, I think, of The Mandalorian. How often do we see it? Probably just episode 1. A-Wing, X-Wing, too big is not too good. But what about small scale? Oh, I think small scale is even better. If they can get the detail in a smaller, like the smaller play sets, that even though they're smaller, they've had more detail in, and I quite liked them for that. So I guess it would be the opposite for small sets. I really like them, which is surprising because I held off on the midi scale ships. But then when I built the midi scale ships, I ended up really enjoying them. So that checks out. Where was the other slope? On the bottom, weren't it? No, on the bottom that way. So that's the feet. And then something on the bottom we could do as we did for the A-Wing and whack a few slopes if we can get something over the front. So what's that? A 4x6 back there. 4x6. And then 4x6. 4x6 or 2x6. And then what though? Because I want to go up to that. And then, oh yeah, and then we can add plates to go around. Let's grab 2 more. Nope, 2. Not 3, 2 of them. What I'm doing is brick building that base from the start. Let's grab a stack. A stack of both. Oh no, you need more studs. Smallest stack I probably own of these. 2 4x6s. I wouldn't call that a stack, that's a couple. What is the biggest size for maroon fabric? The maroon fabric. What, the biggest brown piece or a cape material? I think ideally 145th to 135th scale is best. That's always a great scale because you can use minifigures. I don't mind a smaller scale because there are other even bigger scale. You can brick build figures, which that would have been pretty cool if we got a Mando that scaled up to the N1. That would have been really cool to have seen. Not that it would have fit in the cockpit, but maybe you could pop off the legs, squeeze them in. All right. I want to connect this, but that doesn't work. So I'll push these forward one and get a 1 by. No, what I should. Oh no, this will work. 1x6. But I totally kept a few out. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, hold on, we need 1x4s as well. Oh, perfect. Perfecto. Because this 1x6 will be trapped in by these plates. And then, do I have corners in grey? Surely. Plenty of them. And then a 1x2 to fill that gap. We want it to be flush on the bottom. We don't want too many bumps. And then we need some tan 1x2s and 1x4s. Did I get the tan 1x2s? Plates. But not the bricks. I don't think I got 1x4 tan bricks. Let's see how many plates I've got. Oh. Ton of 1x2 plates. Oh. Happy birthday again. Thanks for hanging. It is a whole new build. Yeah, no no rack for the carbonites, no gun, no they still had the net. They still had the net, but basically everything else is gone. Which, oh, is this, you know what? I might actually not plate that up. So we can attach who knows what in there later on. And then a 1x4 either side here, and there's got to be a boarding ramp. That's where we're going to stash some droids. Oh, so far it's looking good. And then I won't be tiling this off because we've got the slopes to raise. I do want to find something though to cover this. We could get a grey 1x4, 2x4, 1x4. What? That's not a slope. 1x4 is just a flat out tile. None in grey, only black. Let's see what you're like then. Oh. Ooh. Okay. You know what? That's pretty nice. And then I'm not even going to waste a 2x3 in the middle, just a 1x2. Something like that, and a 1x3 either side of it. In grey. Lego love their grey, and so do we. I don't think I have a lot of tan. Cape material. What is the biggest size? Oh, I think for brown, it's just minifigure capes. I'm trying to think of buildables. Maybe Kenobi has one. Kenobi's buildable character might have come with a cape. And if it did, that should have been brown, but you know, should have been brown and is brown is another thing. Oh, that might be too big though. The buildable character capes. They're like capes for Bionicle figures. They're that size. Oh, go on, you're going to fit. Because we raised them, they fit. Otherwise, they wouldn't. Because they're going on top of these wedges on the side. Right? Yeah, you good? Good. Don't fail on me now. 1x4s. Might put some cheese slopes there just so the droids and the characters. Yeah, if we're filling them out with cheese slopes on the outside too. How many doubles do I got? Do I have dark tan? Yes. Or at least one of them. 2. Hey! That's all I need. Where are you? You are so... Oh, that's going to be fun. I'm going to add a snot brick probably and a cheese on top. Same on the outside. I could just dool off a snot brick there. Maybe one of those smart snot bricks. And then cheese slope. And you've still got... Oh wait, this is meant to be on the outside. So I'll add another snot brick up there. Cool. And then these in the middle. That's not meant to be in here. That's meant to be up there. Don't know about the back yet. I'll keep that one for. Right. Looking like we got a load of tubs out. We ain't used these clips. So you can get out of here. And we'll get you when we need you, because you're always going to end up needing 1x2 clip and bar elements. It's just the rule of Lego. We're probably going to use them for the boarding ramp. Snot bricks is what we need. Nah. Oh, because we're adding slopes, we can squeeze another color in here, and I'm seeing a lot of tan. So I might just try and... Oh, we need the gray one for the top. 1, 2, 3, right? I think I've already got too many out. Just need 2 of those. 2 of these. My favorite piece still. I think it is still my favorite piece. What is this ship? This is the HH-87 Starhopper, which we got to open this. Sweet. Oh, whoa. What is this? 250%. If we scroll to the right, it ain't too bad. A bit rusted. Its own little hunk of junk. Doesn't compare to the Falcon. And then, what's best? If we line them up to the tiles, try and get a 1x2 slope in here. You gonna slide in, or do we need headlight bricks? We just might need a headlight brick. Yeah, that's not going to fit in. Not at that height. We could raise it by a plate or half a plate, depending on how complicated we want to make it. Or we just use a headlight brick. Set it in a little bit. If we're sealing the dill, let's add some more black so we can continue the streak up. I'm going to keep the 2 plate tool snot bricks tan because they'll be exposed on the side. Then we need a few more 1x1s. Preferably dark tan or maybe light tan. Dark tan, maybe a grey and then a dark tan. Just so we got that little bit of scrap showing. Any more dark tans? Nah, probably not. We could light tan. Oh, tell you what. Don't prove me wrong. There might even be another one in there. Just might be. So that. Oh, we're going to need a 1x1. Did I get the tan plates out? Big mistake not doing that. Having you. Tan ship and we don't have the tan plate out. What's going on? 1x1s. Come on. Oh, wait. I don't have 1x1s because they're all in Yavin. But I could whack in some studs. Let's add green. Oh, this might be visible. Let's go with a darker colour. Or just grey. Not like a silver grey, a grey. Yes, dark bluish. Just to make up that height of the brick. Had it on top messages. You got to make sure you see in live chat. Trying to get information from them. How do you see the names of... Well, there probably is a way. You can normally see who's in chat, but... If you sub for a member again, is that a second printed brick? If it's a new channel name, perhaps. If it's the same channel name, it doesn't pop up the same in studio, so it won't get flagged for it. Wonder if it'd be more accurate to have the star hopper in dark reddish brown or dark orange. Dark orange. I tell you what, dark orange would be perfect. But try sourcing these parts in dark orange. Half of them don't exist. It'd be a fun challenge. Just like we're parting out some of the bigger elements here, to part out everything in dark orange. The thing is, I don't think there's many slopes in dark orange. Not up until this year, there hasn't been. Maybe they come out with a dark orange pack this year, just to help us. All right. So that's the first bump. Then I think this is the cockpit, and then there's an extra. Add an extra S. This is Star Wars Legends cloning now. Luke with the extra E, and the other guy as well. And I found, oh, who was it? Leia. Leia gets cloned. I come across a comic the other day where Leia gets cloned, and she ends up having laser eyes. Because Star Wars Legends was just that. And it was Leia. It was Leia with Leia. Was it Leia with an extra A, or was it like Leia X? Something like that. And they added another letter as well. That's what Legends did. If someone got cloned, they'd have an extra letter in their name. And it was so consistent. I'm not saying everyone had the extra letter, but if you were talking to a clone, I guess you don't see the letters. You'd know from the extra letter. Get them to write down their name. If there's an extra vowel, they're a clone. And they've blown their cover. Luke with 2 E's. Oh, Subayoth as well. Subayoth had an extra E somewhere. Wait, 4 accounts. That's 4 tiles. That is a whole row, yeah. Always confused by the chat ranking. Me too. Me too. Alright, 1x6s on the top. We got those out, right? We actually need 1x6s. Oh, I forgot the 1x2s. I still don't know if I should add slopes to that. It just looks so empty. I need to add something. Oh, what would be perfect? Let me see if I've got any in grey. Definitely don't have them in tan. I say that, actually I've got a few more dark tan slopes than I thought. And I didn't think I had any. Like these front elements we just parted out. I'm looking for the 2x2 like inverted corner slope. Not this one. The inverted one. Whoa. Here we go. That sort of thing. That would work perfectly here. And I do have dark grey. Yes. I didn't know that, but I'm gonna say I knew it because it sounds cooler that way. We got dark tan. No, dark grey, not dark tan. I wish dark tan. Dark grey to save the day. We need the grey Pretty sure I got the grey plates out. I must have put them back away. 6 and 4s. 6 and 4s. 6 and 4s. Can't lose us, our 6 and 4s. Here they are. Nope, that's a 6. Wait. I knew 4s was in a separate drawer. You can't tease me with 2 and then run out. Hopefully we don't need those gaps. I don't think we will. Ooh, Technic holes. Technic holes in the base. Why? Why Technic holes in the base? What do the Technic holes want? What is their game? What's their play? I don't know. Oh, Luke had an extra U. That's, yeah. Heir to the Empire. That's the one. I'm excited to see what other... Actually, is that the Luke that Funko are releasing? Is that the Luke? Or is... No, it's the other one. It's, I think it's just a classic Legends Luke. Not the clone. We do need to see the clone, though. Do we have a dark grey one? Light grey or black? You know what? I actually think light grey works because of the metal, shiny metal. And then 1 by 3. 1 by 3 in grey, not black. In for the slope. I'm going to pair them up here. Where is this slope? Wait, it's a 4 by 6. Here you are. Got a few different colours. Sand blue, red, blue, dark red. And you're on the last 2. I really wish you weren't, because that's quite fragile. Can you have been 1 further over? Just 1. Too much to ask? Yes. Can I create a brick of your character's name? If I do the Lego movable, or like a name plaque. Oh, hide a little. You could get a motor in a name plaque. Just post it on the community page. Yes, we will take a look. I tell you what, if anyone else has anything to share in the community, I'll give it like 20 minutes and then we'll have a little break from this ship. And Technic, huh? What? And I will check out the community, see what's on there. Okay. I wasn't expecting any Technic. Is this for the wings? Wait, there's also a ball joint, huh? Hold on. What is this? The roof is removable. That's cool because we've got this extra bit here, which might just be for a little Technic. There's something to push. Does that remove the roof? Does that remove... Oh, look at that back. Oh, that looks so satisfying with cheese slopes as well. We're not arching that out. We are getting cheese slopes. So what's that on the side? So the cockpit just folds up. No, I don't think the roof does pop off. And this is just to secure it. Okay. You could use a few more snot bricks, but that I think the axle going through is the strongest you're going to get. And then it's almost like a V-wing. It seems a bit overkill though for the wings. Surely they're not that fragile. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Bring that back. That is cool. It does seem a little overkill. Is it just me, or does that seem overkill for the wings? We can run with it. Especially this Technic beam. I think the Technic beam's cool. It's just the locking in place of everything else. That's where I think I draw the line. We don't have dark tan ones of these, right? Keeping it grey though, no red on the inside. And then 2 pins. And that's you. That's one of you axles. That's this one. And no pins in here. That's the other drawer. In what? Blue. You don't need to be friction pins. On the mini big scale, you put a scar on his right shoulder. Oh, I'll check that out. All right. These are locked in. Not going anywhere. Is that what the 2x6s are for? There's not an axle that stretches out a little bit more and can connect in the middle. No, like, boarding ramp that we've seen either. This is just hollow. Hold on. Hold on. Do we add a ramp at any point? Then we do the wings. Then we do the other wing. Boarding ramp, right? Oh, speeder. Oh, so we can cut most of them. Oh, didn't want to go that far. We can cut most of that middle bit out. Oh, that makes so much sense now. Of course it does. Of course. Oh, I might need to start having a bottle of water up here. Going through that drink so quickly. And they want us to build like a wall back here. No, I don't think I will. I think I'll leave this open and get a ramp out back. I'm wondering if I even ditch this for a ramp. Maybe have a ramp go, oh, maybe swap these, or I don't know, something that could hold up the ramp. Maybe this is the front. Maybe we get some 2x2s, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this a 1x6 as well? I think we could pop this all out for one of those wacky doors, for one of those 8x whatever plates. I got one somewhere around here. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. No. Come on. Yes. But I don't see any U 8x. It's one of those big hatch doors. Maybe you're up here. No holes in these. We could build one our own, but not the same. Not the same when we got some of these plates hanging around. Maybe I've moved them. Maybe they were in the way. My stomach is rumbling like crazy. Sorry if you can hear that, chat. Wait, hold on a second. They ain't in clips, I know that much. So where are they? Maybe we do need to build it ourselves. Fair enough. This is the little hatch I was talking about, though. Well now. Where were you? You were there. We could get a clip either side. We need the clip to go underneath. That's what we need. We need a 2x6. Nope. We need a 3x6. Okay, this is going back there. We'll add a little weapons rack or something, and then clips. And the 1x2 clips. Those ones. And these will hide under here. And they'll go onto the boarding ramp. Hello there. I am mock building the HH87 Starhopper. Good thing I remember the name of it, right? Alright. Studding you in is going to be an issue if you're not secured down at all. So, what I'm thinking, there's enough space for me to grab it if I tile off the bottom here. And because everything else is covered in them, I'm going to cover the boarding ramp. Actually, we do want some steps. We do want some steps. So I won't cover the boarding ramp, but I will put quite a few of these tiles on it. And that will allow us to open it. I feel like that's the wrong way though. Surely the boarding ramp comes out from the ship? Or is that just me? Thank you. And then you pull it down. So that's the boarding ramp. I'm going to have to check how this ship opens. Easy thing is, well, the good thing is it's easy to swap around. So I might add some slopes under there or rounded slopes as we work through. But we don't need to add that little speeder bike drop mechanism if we don't have a speeder bike in there. And I do want to keep it quite open plan. Might add some windows in the side because this ship's going to be built up all around and we won't need these. The reason we don't need these is because if the plate's going to be connected into these pins, it's not that fragile. Lego was built different in 2013. All these dark tans and dark colours were fragile, but not anymore. Legos improve their quality control. Who knows, maybe that round 2x2 brown brick was a new one earlier. I assume not. Post it on the community. All right, we'll take a look in a few minutes. Just need some more slopes. Oh, I might even get some cheese slopes in here. If the cockpit comes down at an angle, getting some cheese slopes opposite the angle will trap the cockpit between these two and the little control piece, because there is a slight change just in there. A little catch that stops any of the plates or tiles from running off. Actually, the rounded tiles as well. So it gets caught just on top there. Totally done on purpose. I knew that was going to happen. Totally. Sometimes it just works out. Brown is still like chocolate. Yeah, it is better. So far, we haven't had a P-snap on the sail barge, which I don't know if everyone can say that. I hope so, but you know, straight out of the factory, the set's still fairly new. But I'm sure in a few years they'll still be weaker than other parts. If someone was to do a stress test on any brown pieces, I think they're always going to come up the weakest. It's in their nature. That's a 14. A 14. I still have a load of grey bricks in here, don't I? So a 14 is a 6 and an 8. Just like so. Oh, I saw that massive 6 by cockpit. Come on. Come on, my chair. I have 5 wheels. You wouldn't notice that. Sometimes it feels like there are no wheels on it. What am I missing here? 1 by 6. Thinking. Oh, yes, I am thinking now. Because what if we got snot bricks and run some tiles up the side as plates? What's the ship look like? So we kind of have this scaly design on it, which you can't really tell from the front. But if we run it up the side and there's some sort of strip here as well, we'll take note of that. I'm not seeing too much of a roundness to the side. Let's see if we can get a few different angles. Oh, hold on. The blaster's round, but whereas Lego have the whole thing built on a round plate, I think we want to build it on some sort of angles coming downwards. Maybe we can get a round base to it. Just so we can spin this around. There is no spin in it. And then on the back, check that out. Clone Wars had one big engine. We're adding 4 engines to the back. 4 engines. So it is a slight variation that pops up in Mando, but still looks like this. Maybe weapons a little higher as well. What were we doing? Snot bricks. Which ones? Probably grey. Probably grey ones. Let's start with those. On the back, note, we just want regular bricks. We don't want snot bricks. regular bricks, and then we want snot bricks. Wait, that's going to be forward. I think we want smaller bricks. We also need to clear the sides though, don't we? If that's a 4x4 round plate, let's grab some so we can clear it. If that's a 4x4 round plate, we're gonna need a bit more clearance. Wonder why dark colored ink caused so many problems. I think it was because of the mix. It was because of something they put in with a mix. I think the extended arm is a towel, much longer than the dreads towel. Oh, I see. Thank you. I will do. Enjoy your sleep. Hopefully it's a bit cooler. And then, oh, that's a 4. Ooh, I don't think we're going to get a 6 on the front. Not with that attitude. What are you popping off for? And then, yeah, we can just get a 1x2. Maybe at the bottom. All right, I've got this. 1x2 at the back. What do we got slope-wise? Why aren't we plating out the back yet? What are they doing? 1x2 in... maybe light tan. We've gone a while without light tan. That's for the 6, but this front piece here, we want to get some more 2x2s because we can double stack those. Do they fit? No. Okay, you can go upwards then. Get that paneling effect. And then we've got to try and get some wedges on the outside. Do or do not, there is no try. But it ain't gonna be easy. There's our 1x6. That was easy. And I suppose this is being kept in by whatever slopes we have. This is what we're doing for the back, but this is their engine that we don't want. We want 4. We don't want this sort of engine. So, how tall is your brick? 1, 2, oh, 6 plates. 6 plates ain't bad, and then you're building it up. You look like you're going pretty quickly into a roof, so 6 isn't a great number, but if we can get an extra brick on top, an extra brick, an extra plate, and then the roof, yeah, they seem to be plates to me. Plates included. Oh wait, you're sloping down. Okay, we could add some engines to the lower side. And then we tube these out rather than building that fancy brick they've whacked in there. I'm going to add a plate, maybe tile off the back. 1x4, go on. Give us a 1x4 and some snot bricks, or 1x4 brick. 1x4 brick and some snot bricks. That's it. We have a 1x4 in here. God. Save me sorting it and putting it away later. Technic one will work. We got some slopes as well. Ooh, that would look fancy. Oh, I missed one. I caught the rest of them as well. Wait, a cheese slope. Cheese coloured cheese slope. So I've got a slope 2x4 because we've got a little ledge over our boarding ramp. So we include that slope. We could fill this with droids. As you open the boarding ramp, the droids just drop out. Secret play feature. A fun secret play feature. And then the engines we do want to stick out. So I'll grab 2 bricks for each engine part. And they'll be dark bluish grey. Dark bluish grey. They want them black. I think black would have a contrast. For the engines, we've used dark bluish grey on the rest of the ship. Black will push them further out. And we want them to look like they are flying behind. They're almost lagging behind the ship. That means the ship's going fast. And then we'll get some details on the end. Rather than trying to flip these around and risk the connection to the ship, I'm going to get a 2x2 tile without the stud, the one that's missing the stud, got the hole in the middle, and then get a dish directly into that. That's the strongest we can go. And they've used yellow, which is making me lean towards orange, which is probably closer to what it looks like. We get a back. More yellowy orange. Again, that's not the Mando one. Think. When I was in the cinema, did I see orange or did I see blue? I think it was orange. But blue's faster. But orange, still pretty cool. Or we got red, we got pink. We do have like neon yellow, neon green, green, purple. Oh, purple's pretty cool. A few more oranges though. Need those going forward. And then the dish goes right into that 2x2 round tile. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. 2 engines. And this does stick out. Not as much as I thought, but then the bottom of the ship is also already sticking out. We can get some... Whoa! This thing nearly jumped off to light speed, hyperspace. Went hyper at light speed. Hyperspace, light speed. Could get more engines underneath. We've always got that option here. But they'd be blocking the boarding ramp. I'm going to have to wait till we see a better image of that when it comes out. Or we could add some engines on top. First image of the ship I was looking at looked like it was built in a scrapyard. Oh, I think these things were built in scrapyards. If you saw the droids flying them, and I don't know if you've seen Mando, if you've seen the droids flying them, they too were built in a scrapyard. For sure. And then we'll get some slopes coming out the side. Really slopes out the... Maybe we can like nullify the slopes. I'll get another plate like we've had it below. And then they want more slopes. Should have seen that coming. Because we do need those plates for tiles. I do love what they've done with the tiles. There we go. 2 more of those dark tan 1x2 slope bricks. There are a few ways we could line up cheese slopes and that with these slopes. It's not worth the complication behind all the bricks. Oh, and we've worked this in. Oh, we've worked that in so well. That is beautiful how we've done the tiles on the side. Because now there's that pattern. Yeah, the pattern should probably be the other way around. We can always get a 1x6 on top of that. That'll smooth things out. Whoa, where did those big bricks go? What did we use them? Ah, we used them, didn't we? Tony's stomach could have built anything in a cave. As long as we had Lego, we'd build anything in a cave. As long as it won't be used for warfare. Don't know if I'd be building these ships then. There we are, halfway there. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we're the full way there. We are there. Come on, give us another 8. Beautiful. And then we've got one. It says 1x4s. Oh yeah. 1x4s. 4s, schmores. We need 3s, which those we've had. Don't tell me I put those away. Maybe we've got some tan ones. I don't think we've got some tan ones. Alright, what studs were we using? We've got some corner plates as well. Let me get another one of those grey float plates so we know what we've got to work with. And because I do want some sort of interior, you know what? It doesn't actually cover up the engines too much. What we could do, what do we got on the far side? See, we've got a tile. Why tile it off? No, I'm pulling you forward. So you're not covering as much. Yes. And then we can get some 1x2s. Perfect. Works out in the ends. Interesting, there are droid mercenary gangs now. That gun runner that Mando called up. What's the deal with the gun runner? Now I want to know. And we shouldn't really want to know, but I do want to know. Oh, so Lego want us to plate up and then start going. I'm going to start going now because Lego stop for the mechanism. Lego stop for the mechanism in the middle. I want to just tile that out. So we're skipping, there's a 2x6 coming up, I assume. We're going to be skipping that out completely. We just need to build this up so that we can first off get the next ones and also get the cheese slopes on the outside. Because, oh yeah, we need one lower on the outside. So that's going to have to be a 6. That's going to be a 6, and we're going to have to get some 4s. No, nope, they're bricks. No 4s. Oh, it's because I keep picking up these ones on top, innit? I keep picking up the 1 2x4 and complaining when I go back to grab another that there's none on the desk. Well, here's 2. These will be gone pretty quickly. There you go. Already spent. And then, oh, you've got to have something in the middle. Yeah, we're building this one lower. Oh, let's go 1 2 3. And then that's looking like a 4. That is a 4. So you need to come across. We don't currently have any support. Yeah, we are going to have to build this up. Oh, this is what I didn't want to do. Because now we've got, although in the cockpit we could hide a space for the blaster. We don't have to cover it up. I'm just covering it up because it makes it a little easier. Easy is not the right word. No, it doesn't make it easier, but it does make it something. And that something is good for us, apparently. Let's get some more 2x4s. Little crisscross over here. Actually, let's 6 it instead so that the roof is flat. Yeah, that's more like it. And then we get some 4s across. That's the way. Because we can start adding bricks on top of the rest. So the cockpit is not accessible from the top. Only no. The cockpit will be accessible from the top. That's this bit, the back. Back's not accessible from the top, but you can open it, store some droids, and because it doesn't pop open at the top, you can just fill it, close it, and then when you want the droids, open it up, pour it upside down, or just take your droids out carefully. I'd recommend doing the careful one, but sometimes you don't have the time to decide. 1 2 3 4, and then we've got our little grey bit in the middle. So 1 2 3 2 3 4. Hang on a second. Why is this cockpit one further back? Hang on. We're meant to go one further back with these. Oh, I didn't know about that. What a knock. Oh, 1x2. I didn't realise this was meant to be built one further back. Is it? Is it actually? Chances are we can just knock one stud off the cockpit. So I'm going to keep going and deal with that later. Please play Back in Black by AC/DC. Bring out the Lego air guitar and just strum it out. I am fluent in the Lego air guitar. but YouTube does not enjoy it when I play it, so there'll be no copyright strikes on this stream. What do you think? This is a Lego Batman stream? No, no copyright here. Oh, it would have been so fun to play Lego Batman on the stream. Lego Batman, I do kind of like it. I feel like because I played so much Lego Batman at the start of the year, I'm still not ready to just jump into playing it. But it's a good game. It is a good game. I think I'll come around to it. Ooh, we could switch up colours. What's the roof look like? It's basically dark tan. Why have we got so much grey? Dark tan, maybe light tan. Actually, I don't think we have the choice. Oh, brown. Let's get some brown in there. Tan, grey, and more. Wait, is that reddish brown? I didn't mean for you to. Actually, no, I did mean for you to be up there. Because it's a, we need to do this more, where we just pick up pieces, whack them down, because it is a scrappier ship. And then we'll get a light tan on the side here. There we go. There we go. I do want to add some sort of grill tiles in light grey. Gotta be light grey in the middle. So I'm going to add another 2x4 plate and start sloping them down. Slope them down to it. Like so. And which way? Which way do we get the grills? Do we line them up with the front? Do we angle them back? They seem to be going front to back, and there's a little something at the front. Ooh, light bluish grey or shiny silver? Light bluish grey it is. Just so it looks like there's some wires up there exposed. And I like how smooth the top is. It looks like it should be flat here, if I'm being completely honest. But I really like the effect of the paneling. The paneling effect, it just can't be beat. And then the front is a few more slopes. I see that. I also don't know how we got to... Oh yeah, we're not including that one plate. So this needs to be like 2 plates up, which is good because then we'll just cheese slope off the sides. We might need some 1x2s. Oh, some 1x2s in the middle there. Just so we can emphasize the dip behind. I might get a rounded off slope there, and then we can double out the cheese slopes. Although, we need that corner cheese slope, which does exist now, but it's not common. It's not very common. Hello there, Django Fett Studios. Time to clean more Lego. Makeup brush at the ready. In hand, at the hand, in the ready. Let's go brown, and then any more dark greys. Dark green would be a crazy color to throw in here. No more dark greys? Just one dark grey. All right, I'm going to steal this dark grey then. Perfect. And a cheese slope at the front in... They want a grey one. Oh yeah, wait, I wanted a grey one. And then a brown one. A bright brown one. Reddish brown one. Don't need that. Oh, good button though. Because you can just press that in to drop the speeder. Ooh. Okay, now we get to play around a little bit. Because that is a big old slope and a massive cockpit. That cockpit's borderline cheating. I thought they were going to use a 1x4. I didn't realise the cockpit. Oh yeah, actually it looks like 1x2 in that angle. Oh, tempting, no. I think this piece counts as cheating as well. Let's see what windows I've got. Top of the drawer. Oh, I don't think this works as a hat. It's too hot to be putting like plastic bricks on my head. But there is... we've got some windows we can double up. Do we have a 1x4? Ah, yes. No, come back. Come back. A 1x4 is you can't see the desk. A 1x4 is slightly taller than a 1x2. Let me bring the desk back up so you can actually see what I'm talking about and that I'm not insane. Here are the 1x2s. And then there's the 1x4. There is a difference there. 1x4 perfectly fitting. I'm going to flip it round so it does perfectly fit this gap at a specific angle, and that angle we now just need to meet, which we could do. We could do that perfectly by including a double joint. We need the 1x1s with the 2 bars. Let me get some different clips that we can connect. If I can find the clips. Aha. Oh, brown or grey. I think those clips are in grey. If we have the grey support, we can get some tan tiles on top. Dark tan tiles. And this way, we'd be able to keep those on as well. So this is the magic element. These 1x1s with the bars on either side. And that's because they clip to a clip on both sides. Like that. I don't even need to show that camera. I can show this camera. I could open Studio, bring it up on the web page. That's extra. We're not going to be doing that one. And then, oh, there's a little bump up. Is that all right? Is that all right? It looks all right to me. We get a slope on the front of that. Oh, we get a slope. We get a tile and a little seat, maybe. Depends if we've got a 1x4 tile though. Ew. 1x4 does not sound like something that I would have. 1x4 does not sound like it. Hello there, Dripter, welcome. Everyone playing Back in Black. Is she all Gith? Alternate Vader, that's what it was. Oh, that cockpit. That cockpit is chef's kiss. Look at how smooth that lines up. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. We just need to get I kind of want to include a jumper just so I can include these. There's a bobble at the front, right? Let's see what this reference. Not really. There's not really a bobble at the front, but we don't just have the internet to go off. I made a very accurate sketch and I don't know, is that a bobble at the front? Is that a bobble at the front? It's a very small one if so, but I could be convinced that it might be a bobble at the front. Let's see what this cockpit looks like and then we can decide if we like said bobble at the front or if we want to burn it anyway. It's no good us debating it, convincing ourselves it works and not liking how it looks. Let's get it on and see if it looks any good. What we need is 1x4s with the 2 jumpers. Just for this instance. I can't think of many others it would work. And then, right, this bobble's a bit too much, even by my standards. Come on. We've given it that Cars style eyebrows up there. I think instead of this, what it needs is cheese slopes. Put the cheese slopes, or something in the middle that could then hold this tile on. Oh, what do we have here? Anything Wait, why does it feel like that? Oh yeah, because we were going to use a seat. That's why it feels like it would work with a 1x4. Any 1x4s left? Oh, we do have this round piece. No, that's too far out. All right, that comes up, so we can't get anything more than a 1x4. We can't get more than a 1x4 on top. Why don't we add a 1x4 and try and get even a jumper underneath it? Definitely no. Oh wait, there's a 1x1 tile. Missed that when I was building Yavin. We had this out so much. 1x3 means there could be a 1x4. There's a corner tile. I think this is after I started breaking down Yavin though. These didn't count. Some 1x2s. Ooh. 1x2s would work because they don't have any stud connections in the bottom. So if we had a 1x4 underneath, that's why they would work. That would hold in. What am I doing? Burn it! No, don't burn it. Chilling with your wife at the neighbours and forced your wife to watch a Lego movie. She hadn't watched it. She didn't like it, but she finished it. At least she knows she didn't like it. If she would have missed even 1 second, that would have haunted her. Perhaps she would have liked the ending, but no, she knows now. Didn't like the Lego movie. Wow. I guess the Lego movie is that sort of family fun. I never thought people wouldn't like that because it's marketed as for everyone. But some of the songs must be really annoying if you don't enjoy them. Wow, yeah, I feel sorry for the people that have that song stuck in their head all day. Because it's fun when you like it, you can hum along. Oh wow, this is crazy good, by the way. Crazy good. Where did these cheese slopes come from? You? They're going away in you now. And then, wait, that is such a good idea. I've got a sticker on this. Imagine sponsorships for your Lego storage. So like each drawer is a sponsorship. Don't think it'd work on these, but if you've got like the drawers behind you, that sounds like a good idea. Anyone needing to get that extra sponsor, don't know where to put it, whack it on the Lego drawer. These are Lego pieces. Snot bricks brought to you by enter a tissue brand. Hey, there's some smart sponsorships to be had there. I'm giving my secrets away. Oh no. Now everyone's gonna get tissue sponsorships. I don't even know who does tissues. Actually, don't tell me. Don't tell me. You remember the Lego movie coming out? You were 12. Wow. Finds the Lego movie too childish. Yeah, okay. I love the childish movies though, because they're the fun ones. A lot of childish movies are fun, aren't they? I think that's what a lot of people don't enjoy though. It's the fun movie. Well, what is fun? It's the silly gags and the childish humor a lot of the time. Wow, does Lego love like a bum joke or a fart joke? I do too, so I'm not criticizing them, but when you think about it, you really start to notice them. Which way is this connected again? This goes back. So it's that way. And this is what I need Yavin for. Oh, I tell you what, we were meant to go for a community break. And I forgot, wait, whilst we're on a community break, where did I put my fan? Let's, reminder to cool down. I'm happy this doesn't show up on, oh, this is so, look at that. Look at the hair blowing in the breeze. If you don't have a fan, get you a fan. I'm not even that hot, but chills. Anyway, community. Let's bring up the community. Master Mouldie's community. let's have a little look at some of the things you've been sharing. Minifigure Scout Dread. I see literally a pup. Fair enough. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That looks like the claw from Toy Story. Anyone trying to build a claw? It's a crazy... I'm not familiar with this character. Is this some sort of weapon? It looks like the claw from Toy Story. Oh, it is. Oh, we didn't see that. It's the Arsenal. Oh, congrats Arsenal on winning the league, by the way. Oh, wow. That's a sick drawing. Oh, nice. Oh, the birthday cake. Oh, yes. Not to skip over the drawing. Drawing was sick. Congrats. Oh, so it was tears. For some reason, I thought it was like Vader's chiseled out body with 2 arms. This makes sense. Now I see. Hello there, Brigable World. Should have posted on the community, but you did. Yes, I saw your go-kart on Discord, and I'm looking at opening the Discord up. Little channel announcement to more than just channel members. It will be over the next couple of weeks, but that's a crazy cake. R2, Chewie, Vader, and the Trooper. Oh, I love the side of the Trooper. Having that little side bit for the bottom of the mask. That is cool. Wow, I'm not logged in here, otherwise I'd go through and like them. Also, while I'm on the community, droid event. I didn't miss it actually, I was there for it, as you can see, 4 minutes before the event, but I missed the announcement for that. I'm now following the game designers on Epic because they have a page where they post updates, but that was a cool event. So 2 weekends, 2 weekends not including last weekend, they had their first BB-8 event, then they had the Mr. Bones event, and now they had the IG or the Marshall event. And it was a good event. It gets better every time. Somehow they managed to do it. I don't know how. Let's see about that Yavin then. Let's grab some of another drawing. Oh, did I miss? Did I not flick through? Did I miss another drawing? Oh, with the collar. I see. Looks very Spearhead. Very like dark side, I want to say, but it's not Star Warsy. It's just very menacing. I mean, sorry, very menacing. Hold on. By the way, if you saw it, no, you didn't. Why is that top? Get it out of here. Very menacing. That's very menacing. So it looks like it fits the character. Very menacing. Pulls up with like the whole arsenal of weapons on the back as well. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Where did those wedges go? Here they are. Nope. There you are. Will help me break down. Yeah, wait. I don't even have any on here. Not of the size I want. I have some spares left over. I do. Why didn't I use... Oh, because they're smaller wedges. Oh. I thought these were the bigger ones, but they're not. Plus, they're not even meant to be tan. Sorry. They're meant to be dark grey. They're meant to be this colour. So why am I looking for tan? That's heat's getting to me, chat. Blame it on the heat. Goodbye. Ah! I don't want to drop any more pieces in the keyboard. I've just cleaned it out from last time. All the bar elements that sneak through. There's a 2x4, right? That's his whole vibe. Oh yes, very menacing. As you can tell, the weapons and the chain. So how do the weapons work out Out of curiosity. Do they just whip them out? It's like, surprise. Or are they waltzing round with them already out? Because, actually, where do droids get half their accessories from? Some of the super battle droids, rocket, B2RP, rocket propelled battle droid. What's the B2RP? What's P stand for in B2RP? It's a B2 that's like rocket propelled. It's the jetpack one. But I've never thought of what that stands for until literally 5 seconds ago. B2RP must be like rocket propelled or something. Right? Oh, lime green. There was definitely no lime green on the ship. But I so want to include lime green. Can't do it. We can't do it. What's the plate for? Nothing. Yeah. Okay. So that's 1, 2. Maybe we just line up the front. And you did not sound secure. You also look way bigger than I think you're meant to. Bigger's better though, right? B2RP, B2 rocket droid. Rocket droid? Yeah, it's a rocket droid. But isn't that B2RD? I feel like the P in universe, maybe it's Orbesh and it's a word that doesn't translate over. I forget that Star Wars isn't just, you know, Earth languages. It can be different. Oh, so what they've done here, I want to bring that. No, I don't want to even bring it in, do I? Because there was a really clear side angle. This one, we've got a slope in and then it's back in. Maybe the smaller one on top. Maybe the 3 and then the 4. But the 4 would come in further. No, okay. Yeah, maybe we'll go with what Lego have. And then these, I feel like these should be able to float back down. Or we could include a stud. Some sort of wedge. We could lock them in place with a wedge. And I'm not talking about Antilles. Unless Antilles would be willing to hold them in place. Talking about a 2x2 with a corner cut. I think by placing this on the inside. No, it's not as close as I thought it would be. Maybe we need a 2x2 wedge. The other one. In here, no? Oh, we've got it on the desk. We used it on the front. Another tan. Or dark bluish grey would match up to the colours a little more. Go on. No, you're not fitting, are you? You are not going. You are not working whatsoever. All right. Final attempt. Round plate? What about a dark bluish grey round plate? Because you might be able to fit in the middle of the 2x4, right? It's that slope that's really messing things up. No, you don't fit in there. Way too close. See, I felt like it should fit. It's just these cheese slopes. I could have them removed. For now, we'll leave it. We'll see what Lego do. Rocket pack or repulsor lift pack? Oh, rocket pack. Thank you, Moon Shoes. Yeah. Rocket pack. Ah, the more you know. All right, 6 by 6. They fold out. Oh, the weapons fold out of his backpack. I feel like that's what the B2 RP does as well. Even though it's definitely got a bulkier back, it must fold out of the droid's back. I don't think he's just walking around. They're just flying around. Why would they walk with that sort of technology on their back? This is very not tan. What do I have in tan? Give me all the tan. And then the back. The back's also got to have the same detail. All right, we got two 2x3s in tan. 1, 2. So we should have 2 of the other side. Oh, wait. That's 2 pairs. We should have 4. Wait, there's another one. Oh, I've got a windmill, haven't I? This is going to be a windmill. It's got to be a windmill. I've got 3 more of the same side. I celebrated too early. All right, we'll use grey. Grey will save the day. Taking a bag from your build. You've completed bag 8. Nice. Nice one. It was a bit funny hearing the word fish in Mando and Grogu. Some of the words, I think there was another one. There was another one in the movie. And you hear it and you're like, have I heard that in Star Wars before? If you've heard it in Star Wars before, it's fine. But the first time you hear it, you're like, huh. So they do have that term. You're rewatching one of the older movies. Why don't they call it a fish? Because they've come up with this weird name for it. And they didn't know at the time if they were sticking with fish or if they were going to be referring to it something completely different. Did I not have a massive tan circle? No. Just a gazillion grey ones, thanks to the Juggernaut. Well, I had them before the Juggernaut, but I know I've got them because of the Juggernaut. Oh, what? 8 of its wheels. It was cool that they were brick built, but I think they could have been a little different. A little different. So how do we put this together? We need a connection for the wings. Am I bringing in the bottom? No. And it's this one on top. So why don't we include the sides like this? Because then we've still got that round bit. Where it comes down, out and around, we've tried to mimic that using the roundness of the actual plate. And then same on that side. And then we've still got space for everything, do we? Yes, seems to be 1x2 at the bottom. That connection at the top. Oh, will that... doesn't really shine through. So I'm going to swap this for a smaller one. So let's grab a 2x2. And that will close up the bottom. And then I'll grab a, what did I say, a 4x4 circle. Wait, you're not the same side. Oh, there is more. I knew there was more. Don't be the same angle. No, you're a different angle. So I think I did have 4 pairs and then like 2 extras. Of those 2 extras, who knows where the others are. But that wing should be lower than the main body of the ship. And there's a little engine up there as well. So can we hook that wing inside? All right, we can come back to that. Yeah, they've hooked it the opposite way. So this is going to stick out the top. I think it should stick in the middle. What 4x4s do we have? Tan? Beautiful. Have some of those. And let's get a brown one in the middle. Nothing can go wrong here, right? We're holding our wings up by a brown Lego element. Nothing can go wrong. No way. And then, oh, wrong Technic draw. Always the wrong one. Let's grab you and your partner piece. Where are you? In the drawer, where they always are. So we're hiding. Oh wait, we don't want to hide these. We kind of do. Because then these won't be bouncing. These will be less likely to snap if they're sandwiched. You're going to be secure there. All right. You best not slide. There we go. Make sure that's not falling. You don't want to draw to fall. Oh, don't think there's anything worse than that. UCS set maybe. There's our 2, 4, 5 4s. And that will still hold every single plate on if we've done our math correctly. And go on the side. And it looks like the turrets don't move. Oh, hold on. Wait, okay, I thought the plate was connecting then. That would have been awesome if they lined it up for the plate to connect. And that would have kept it in place. But again, I do think these top bits fold down when they're landing. I'll have to double check that. Now we've got turrets and, oh, okay, more plates. Nothing in the middle. On a round spinny? Why not a round spinny? Why not a turntable? Or some form. Do we have the turntable that has the hole in the middle? Or did I dream that element up? Oh, there we go, the white one. White or black? Black's gonna look better on this ship. Yeah, we do have that turntable though. Wait. Oh, I thought I had one black. We got 2 wings, we need 2. Thanks for hanging, Dread. Most of the original Hutt Council got killed off in War of the Bounty Hunters, and then Jabba in 6, and oh wait, you're not. You're the wrong colour. There we are. We want the other one. Yeah, Hutts don't have a good track record, but I think it's fitting with their line of work. Not having that good track record. And then you up. And now we need more of you. And what, some sort of dish on top? I'm going to go straight for the dish, I think, rather than another plate. Actually, we should be using tan plates, not grey ones. So let's get some dark tans. Dark tan turrets. Ah, I love the look of these turrets. Oh, we didn't even need the big ones, did we? Got rid of half of the round plate. We did need... Oh, that's so well the way they've done that technique. We did need headlight bricks. And we needed... There's got to be a name for that double arch. It's like a wheel arch, but the brick version. Do we have 2 out? In dark tan? Dark tan might look best. And then we'll keep light grey on the bottom. That's where it's been scratched off. A few dodgy landings. But the top still looks almost pristine. And then a brick in the middle. That's what I'm missing. Let's pick a fun colour. Like red. Red, which is probably the colour of those lasers. And probably a grey dish. I don't have any dark tan dishes. Probably exist though. 4x4 in dark tan. Now I've got to search it. Do they exist, or are we making up elements? Dark tan 4x4 dish. There's 2 different types as well. Come on, this would probably be the one. Hey, as soon as Tan went past, I didn't think this would be. Oh, wait, but not over the... Oh, just for the roof. Just for the roof of that. It was used under the hat on the back of... Is that Monkey Kid's truck? Yeah, from Monkey Kid. The AAT uses it. Not the polybag, though. And Ninjago. Monkey Kid, Ninjago, Star Wars, and Harry Potter. Looks like Star Wars has used it a few times in their mini builds. And Chima. I was about to say the only theme we're missing, Ninjago, Monkey Kid. Next biggest that I can think of is Chima. We got Chima too. And Chima board game. How much? Now that I know that I'm on all and not new, 6p. I'm adding that to my list. That's going straight on my list. All right, let's put... Oh, we can't have these in the middle. I don't know if it makes a difference. I think it does make a difference. We can't have them, though, in the middle because we need space for our Technic pieces to flow through. Let's use some light tan. Keep it colourful. And those axles to pop in. Any other Technic pieces still hanging? We need those for the wings. They're clips and bars. Oh, wrong drop. I see some Technic over here. Thank you very much. You're for the other one. And yeah, just got you out. How long? 4? Because that'll stop them getting stuck. Any longer and they'll be sticking too far out the back. Any shorter, they go through. They're not coming back out. Can't decide to save the Superstar Destroyer. Save for the Superstar Destroyer. Buying the UCS Razor Crest now while it's available. Yeah, because the Superstar Destroyer, you'll have not only will you have a bit of time to pick it up, also, if next year's May 4th UCS set, I was going to say sucks. That's harsh. I don't think any UCS set really sucks. Maybe you don't like it. It doesn't suck though. But if you don't want next year's May 4th UCS set, which we have no idea what it is, maybe you could get the Superstar Destroyer and still meet the threshold, because it will probably be like 4 times points, which is 20% off, which is a good deal. 20% back in points. And then because it's a UCS set, you could buy a whole set with that. Buying the parted out Maul build, Vader's Castle, or maybe just the figures. Vader's Castle, it has the transport pilot. Are there any other exclusive figures? Oh, Vader. Vader's Castle. Of course Vader comes in it. Oh dear. Almost as bad as forgetting to put the desk cam back on while I've been building the turrets. That's alright, it's a really good build. I'd recommend just building this part and adding it to a ship. And does the dish fit? You know what? It kind of does. Which is the weirdest part. Oh, wait. Why don't I just get more of these Technic bricks to go through the middle? Do I have them? This time any colour because they're hidden. Grey? Sure. That works. Great. Great. Grey? More like great. Okay. Oh, there's another grey. You're an axle. And it seems that I've just got dark bluish grey. Fair enough. Couldn't see any light bluish grey. Although... Wait. No, I'm not meant to be locking these in. They're meant to be firing. They're meant to be... They need this space. Why am I trying to cover it? Let's just grab a plate. Grab a plate. Grab anything I can. Grab... grey though? Really? What if I flipped them upside down? So at least the tan was on the outside, because then we've got grey, tan, and then grey tan. That's better than just including grey on the outside. That's the bit we don't really want as visible. That's meant to be the secondary colour. If dark bluish grey looks like the primary colour, we've done something wrong. We've built it too much with the instructions. It's all that dark bluish grey at the start. And does this aim? Go on. Beautiful. It can aim, it can spin, but it still holds its weight. Now we just got to do the same to the other side. When the turret's in here, so flick fire, and they've got, you could add some stud shooters and that to the side, but they've got yellow. It's same as the engines. I feel like Star Wars always has the good blue, red bad, but, well, not always. Sometimes they switch it up. Depending on whose blaster's in whose hands, they try to keep it the same. For the weapons, that is. Wait, this doesn't... Oh, we need 1x1s. Wish you would have said that, because I don't have a lot of 1x1s in any colour. Maybe grey's a good shot. Maybe grey. Because we do have... Oh, yeah, we got the dark tan slope on the outside as well. So, that dark grey isn't too bad. I just got to remember that a lot of the top is dark tan. That's the bit that we're going to be seeing. It's all right for the rest. You are 2 plates. You're not a 2-plate brick. Trying to trick me there. You'll be helping your uncle today with moving furniture. Oh, good luck. Maybe you find the odd Lego brick under it. Regardless of whether your uncle has ever had any Lego sets. It depends as well what the gift with purchase is. If it's another clone set, but say it's like a wolf pack battle pack, maybe you want to get 2 UCS sets and a few sets alongside. Maybe I should be saving up for next year's May 4th just in case. Everyone this year released some form of wolf, the clone commander. And I feel like Lego missed the memo. We've still not got a wolf. I don't know how long it will be. Wolf's the only commander that we've got a Lego... Whoa. Are they the only commander? Were there more in Skywalker Saga? May have been more in Skywalker Saga. Alright, turret's down. Just got the wings to go. Also, did I... Yeah, I didn't do the other... Didn't do the other side. 2x10? 2x10. But we do want these to stick out. That's calm. 2x10s and 1x8s. Let's see what we got. Light tan, no dark tan, or light bluish grey. Let's start with that and see if we can get some tan slopes, because I know we do have some of the tan slopes. Also, how wide are these wings? I'd say it's about 4 studs, because that's the same as the cockpit. If that's 4 studs, it's like 4, 8, 12. And that's 8 already. Oh, but they haven't sloped it in straight away. Does it slope? It does slope in, because that's the engine. And because we've built it down, I would like to get an engine or something on top. We'll get some brackets on the back of it. Or, yeah, or we could use that other element. So, I might push the wing in a little. And then they've only done 3. So I'm going to steal a stud from the back and start sloping it straight away. But we don't want it to slope as quick. And I'll try and match it on the back. I like that piece. Yeah, it's not too obvious at the back, but the wing does come out because of how short it is on the side. We do have another one of those in grey. Yeah, we got a few. We got a few of those. And then that'll be our 2x3 as well. And then that on the other side. That is, though, a 3. That would put me 1 stud short. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't put me 1 stud short. No, because I forgot. We're going to need to add some clips on it. The clips will level us out. Because we're going to need an extra stud for those. And they are dark tan too, aren't they? Yeah, I don't have more dark tan. Maybe I do. Let me double check. I might have some 4s. Suppose all I need is, what, one tan 4. And then we could add grey on the other side. Although, it looks to be that's the only... Oh, could this be? Oh, wait, no, because it's upside down. Oh, it's the same. It's the same slope. No. Why? Give me the pairs. Well, we ain't getting the pairs of that then, I guess. Let's see. We could pair that up with grey or brown. Hold on. I do have 1 brown. Oh, let's pair it up with brown and get a slope maybe on the front, because the clips will act for this section as the engine in the middle. If we had some clips on the base here, we just need to pop these on, get some plates running up them. Let's try and push this all back. There we are. All right. Then we have our 3. Oh, we need it 1 out. Can't forget that. So much for getting rid of that too. We ended up using 3s anyway. And then that doesn't look like a 4. Don't know about you, that looks like a 5. So we'll just use separate clips. We'll use the double into single. Run one of those through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 4. 8 and a 4 if that's the front. And then 12. 12 possibly. And then we'll work out that gap in the middle once we've got that long plate. 1 by... What is it, the longer one? Oh wow, it's the longer one. None in dark tan by any chance. Literally greys and black. Which is just a very dark grey. Black is extra dark bluish, not even bluish grey, it's just extra dark grey. Forgot the 1 by 8. Of course I did. We do have a dark tan. Can I match it? Going once. And twice. I see a tan. Going twice and a half. And no, just the 1. Ooh. What's that, like a 2 by 10 up the middle then? Something like that. And we'll reinforce it with plates underneath. Oh, I was hoping that would be a little nicer. The 5 on the back, that's cool. We just need a 4 by 6. 4 by 6 will hold those together. Just the 1 of them. Because we have one from earlier that we didn't spend. I'm going to push it out further than it needs to be. No, I'm going to bring it back one. Now bring it back to there. So it's got a solid support on all these plates, especially this one. And then I'll add a inverted tile under that. Maybe in tan. And then we'll get a tile on top. I'm thinking of little tile on every corner so that it doesn't fall. Was thinking, what if you color swap the UCS X-Wing for the blue, the New Republic X-Wing, but UCS? Oh, that would look cool. I like the white and the blue as much as I like grey and dark red though. I don't really like the white. I don't have nothing against the white and red. It's a classic, but it's not a favorite. I like the white and the blue with the U-Wing and all. I like the white and the blue. So hopefully we see more New Republic ships. So that would look good. That would look good. Yeah. And then we can cover most of these parts with tiles. Oh, if we've got twos running there. No, I think we keep a... No, I will extend it. And then I'm going to put 2 more tiles on the bottom. Just to make sure it's dark tan first. Oh, you meant to be cubes. Or squares at least. And then, what colour? Do we stick dark grey? Or do we switch it up and go bright red? What if we had a little smart brick into this display? I can't even say it without bursting into laughter. I don't think I'll be picking it up anytime soon. I think I'll probably look at getting the smart brick in a clearance set, sort of 2028. Because I would like to have one eventually. But we'll see how much more comes of it. Who knows, maybe it's in more expensive sets and the price can go up. Let's hope that doesn't happen. And then this clips right in. Please fit. Beautiful. Go on. Beautiful. Beautiful. And all we've got left is to do the flappy bits, which we're going to go from a 5 to a 4. It's going to look really cool. Otherwise, wait, where did the slopes go? Oh, here. Oof. Where did the other slopes go though? Is that what these are? So this side is going to have brown at the front, grey, dark tan at the back. This side's going to have dark tan at the front and then dark grey at the back. Oh no, that's the wrong side. That's the 2x3s. What do I need to connect them? I'm thinking basically everything. What don't we need to connect them? I want to use... Where are they? Wait, what actually... Oh, I'm blind. They were here all along. I'm thinking of connecting 2 of these 1x2 clips. I'm so glad you can see it so well in that big screen. That's better, isn't it? 2 of these 1x2 clips. Yeah, how would I connect them to the side? I suppose I'd use 2 of these. Let's dark grey it. Let's at least try to be somewhat consistent. And then I'd have some underslope tiles on the underneath. Or plates. Or plates. Make sure we're doubling this for both sides. Shame I don't have any of these 1x2 clips in dark grey. I have some tan ones. I don't know if that would stick out too much from the front. And then a single clip. I just need a 1x1 clip. They're in some. There we are. Just need 1 of these in the middle. And then we've got the 3 clips holding it in. And then some underslope tiles, like I said. We could keep that stretched out. I am going to stack them. So we'll need 3 inverted rounded slopes, 2x2 slopes for each side. I know I've got a load in grey. I've also got some in black. It's light bluish grey. I think black is the better color here. Or some would argue that black isn't a color. And it's just darkness, absence of color. I think if you're a spacematician, you would say it's the absence of color. If you're a painter, you'd say it's every color. It really depends who you ask. And then, tell you what I'll do. Yeah, just the one, just the one. Let's not get too carried away, eh? You saw in the US, they put big bins in the Lego stores with smart play sets with 2 or 4 times points. Oh, in the hopes to sell them. Painter says it's a tin. Mad. 2 or 4 times. 4 times points. 4 times points. 20% off. I don't think I've seen that anywhere. Which is surprising for Star Wars. Because Star Wars Legos typically on sale. Typically on sale often. But Smart Play having been out for 2 full months now, I don't think I've seen too many sales. It must be selling, or actually scratch that, maybe it's not selling, hence the sales. Wait, you don't, why don't you fit? You don't fit. Maybe we need the double clips. Oh, because I'm trying to offset it and I've offset the clip. But I shouldn't have offset the clip. Because that's just going to be a straight connection. Let me just show you. If I put this clip in here, that's just connected in line with this 2x plate. I needed to offset it by half and I've matched it. I think I was running 2 scenarios in my head. So I offset it and then I lined it back up in my head because I offset both sides. Well, easy fix, we get the double clip. And this should work. Also, despite it being a little thin, I do like it to be secure. And we are running how many clips? 5? 5 clips between this and the end. Some would say that's overkill. I say it's not even enough. But it connects. And does it go? I'll tell you what, I'll take a look at my notes, my little sketch, to see if it goes up or down. Because I cannot remember. And then you go like this. 2 bars are sticking out. We definitely don't need the instructions from this point. This is it. 1 clip in the middle. 2 to the front. And 1 line up to the back. All underneath this wing. Wait, I forgot the middle piece. Oh, can't mess with the turrets. All underneath that. And now, where do the wings point? Up, down, to the side. This is so cool. Downwards. Downwards pointing wings. So, downwards. About that angle. Actually, what would look really good is if this sticks up a bit and there's like a door rail holding it so it can't fold all the way up. Let me get a door rail to round off this build. Come on. Do I have dark tan? Oh wow. I have just as much dark tan as I have a light grey or black. Still more dark grey, but you can't win them all. You should say black is false and white is true. Oh, that's worse too, I guess. There are so many interpretations. Especially in like a binary system, yeah. Right. This is perfect. I still think there's a way we can keep that top fin up. Well, there is a way. I could use another door out. Let's try that. Get some dark tan on the back. We could also add a plate. Let's not get too many ideas. let's not get carried away now. And then, wait, it would be, I think it's just the slopes. The slopes are creating a little issue where it's pushing outwards. That's fine. I'm happy with it. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. Considering, right, this set is from 2013. Keep that in mind, 2013. Because look at this. 2013 model right here. Repurposed for the Mandalorian. I'll be honest, this gives it a lot of credit. That doesn't look... You wouldn't get that in 2013. Lego would pull this from the set. It looks like it's got a little mouth as well. We should give it a little tongue sticking out. And then you've got the turrets, which would flick forward. They're empty at the minute. That's just so I don't end up flying pieces elsewhere. Looks like some sort of robot head on the top. Those antennas, they do look like some sort of robot. And we've got enough space in the cockpit, which fully opens up for at least a droid, potentially even two if we get rid of those chi slopes. That cockpit is on there so smooth. Let's just make sure the sides are all folded out properly. Look at that. You will get a better look in the future video. There is so much I've still got to... Oh, I love this at the back. This is kind of like that Ninjago mech element that you see in Sonic. Looks a lot like that. Just got to get all these tiles level. That's cool. And then to land, this like drops down and then it can fit in a hangar. Maybe we should build a little hangar. How about we just like scrap the, you know, not scrap it, we'll move the UCS set, scrap everything else and just build Nalhutta. Just across the whole. We've got like the turret up here, we got the giant theater there, we've got the little droid chutes. And just create, you know, I don't need to open that door. I'll just lock myself in here where it's not as hot as outside and just have ships flying out. How far is too far? And then it takes off again and whoop. Maybe we could include something that stops it going all the way and ending up vertical. Unless they do that as well. But they hold themselves. If you wave it around, it's quite a swoosh. Wouldn't it be quite the mock? It'd be a fun mock though. And also this back that I'm swooshing, like you don't want to grab too much because they're just bricks that are built down. But it's solid enough to just swoosh around and... Or it'd come out the pod, wouldn't it? So it'd be... That was too fast. Not down the top. It's still very swooshable. Wow. This is almost Quinjet-esque as well with the front. Not these fin bits. That looks a bit different, but... I'm liking the resemblance to the Quinjet. It's oddly satisfying and I'm here for it. And we've just got a bunch of tubs. I don't think we're too messy today. That would be quick to clean up. So I think I'm going to leave it there. Go cool down a little bit. Now that the sun's out, we can finally chill. But yes, this isn't this is only the first Mandalorian set. If this was to be fit into a wave, I haven't started jotting down the wave idea. Well, I've got wave ideas, but they're just a list. This, how much was the original set? 75024. And the original price of Lego 75024 was $39.99. 40 quid. I feel like it'd be the 30 quid spot now and it'd be a little smaller, but this isn't a 30 quid set. You know what? With a side build, right? Maybe they throw in one of the twins. We also get Mando, of course, and a droid. I think Lego would sell this at 60, but it's like it is a 40 quid set. 4 figs, that would be a nuts 40 quid set. A lot of big parts, a lot of big wedges used in this, even in this version. We added a few snot bricks extra. Maybe it is like a 50, maybe it's 45. Maybe it's 45 and it's a really good price. because for 362 pieces, this wasn't a good price back in the day. So I feel like it could be about the same. See this for 80 minimum. Oh yeah, that's with a stap though. that STAP makes all the difference. 80 would be a crazy value. We've probably used about we have used about 500 parts, haven't we? Because we broke down every single big part. So probably about 50 quid. I would say pushing 40. 40 is the best case scenario. 80 is the worst. Extra parts, stickers, spring-loaded shooters that have the big cannons. They're probably more expensive with a stap. And I'd love, I mean, we got so many staps in sets recently. Like the Rebuild the Galaxy stap, that was a good one. But look at that. I can't stop looking at it. It's just so cool. I think it's the wings. The wings make it look really good. And the front. Definitely these front slopes change the look of the ship completely. Going from, well, this, it's not bad. It's 2013. It's just outdated a little. It's showing its age to this, which that's got a nice little point to it. I think we did that bit pretty well. I remember it was a bit overpriced back in the day. Yeah, I can't say I remember this one, actually. I remember Cad Bane and Kenobi, but I don't remember the Star Hopper exactly. I couldn't have told you they came in the Star Hopper set. I just knew they came in a Clone Wars set. 2013, Lego Star Wars 2013. What did we get? I know. Oh, there's a page, isn't there? Oh wait, there's a wiki page, but no images. Every Lego Star Wars set ever made in all of existence. Let's see, Brookpedia's got to have a list. Let's get to 2013 and see what other sets were available. No, I don't want to log in. We've got, oh, some good ones. Clone Trooper versus Droidekas. We need this, but I think one Droideka to the thing is it comes with a clone captain, doesn't it? I think 2 shiny clones, a command station, a Droideka, a B1 and a B2. Just 3 droids. I mean, this is for a £9 set, you know, so we're not gonna, that still feels like a lot. £9 is almost half of 15, so 2 clone troopers and a few droids would work. Maybe a Droideka, 2 B1s and a B2. I'd want more B1s than I'd want Droidekas, but Droidekas have good parts. Oh, it was Old Republic time back in 2013. And there's that piece that was at the front of the Skyhopper. Must have been a new element. I got this set. This was, I guess, my first 2013 set. I don't know if I got it 2013 or if I'd have got it 2014. I liked building this. Commando, clone, Droideka, Yoda. Wasn't a great battle pack, but you don't need that many ATRTs. This was probably one of my favourite sets growing up after the Clone Walker. I love the Walkers. Nice figures in the A-Wing. I think you fully missed out on 2013 sets. Oh, Minecraft. That's why. Yeah, I was getting a load of those early Minecraft sets. 2013, yes. It was right after I had that little Ninjago spurt. Then I had Minecraft. And then there was something, I missed out on the Rebel sets because there was something else before Force Awakens. When was Chima? That was earlier, I think. That was like 2010s. There was something else after Minecraft I got into. Oh, Pong Krell. We all know how we feel about them. Probably doesn't help inflation's been going through the roof recently. Yes, it's crazy that 10 years ago sets are worth, like inflation from 10 years ago is like 50% up till now in the UK. That's crazy, but that's Brexit. So UK, the whole world is suffering in one way or another. Sets we say now are overpriced are stills in 5-10 years. Yeah, especially because no one's buying them. They're worth even more on the aftermarket. Only the ATTE is what you had. You were playing Minecraft, not buying Minecraft. But there were There were Minecraft sets, or is this the Kuso Minecraft 2013? Stop collecting Lego 2013 to 2016. I missed out on all the Rebel sets. I did get a few sets, but they were all gifted. So that ATRT. And, yep, missed out on Rex's sidecar with Clone Wars Kenobi and a Commando. Missed out on the Umbara Troopers. Missed out on... Okay, I didn't really miss out on anything here. Hey, I picked that up on the aftermarket. I got this for a good deal. I think I picked up Han... Oh, was it? I think it was new for like a £5. That wasn't on a Lego site though, so perhaps that was unwanted. Oh, UCS Ewok Village or Master Builders. This would have been a good set. But I've got 3 of those Ewoks out of 5. A lot of the figures are easy to get. Luke has the folded strap, which is exclusive to Endor, I think. Leia, that's a different Leia as well. It's really only Luke, Leia, and possibly one of the Ewoks. I don't know if any of them are exclusive here. Otherwise, it'd be worth so much more buying the brick straight from Lego, because the tree elements are fairly cheap, usually on the pick and build, at least in the UK. And you could probably build this out like our trees, Bevel. Imagine we whack our trees in our trees. Our trees. Imagine we build these trees up. With the Technic in the middle, you could get quite a bit of support on them, and then you could add a bit more detail. 2013 was a great year, yes. I think Chima was also 2013. That's probably what I hopped on then. It was probably Chima, and then at some point Lego Minecraft throughout the sequels. Miss Dooku, Poggle. I'm right there beside you. I bought Rex Sidecar for €100 before the UCS Venator release. And then we had the Y-Wing. Bought the Umbaran Troopers recently for quite cheap without the helmets. Ooh. I think there's a few like old space helmets that either that's the same helmet and that's why it's expensive, or they'd be a good alternate build. I wouldn't mind revisiting this set. I'll keep an eye out for those figs. See if I can grab them. Are we still in 2013 with the UCS X-Wing? Oh yes, yeah, we're still going. This is just the summer Django in a cheaper set. Oh, Stas Ali. Stas Ali in the Home in Spider Droid, right? Like I'm going to be able to read this quality. Oh yeah. It looks like it says Stasp. Stasp. That's definitely Stas Ali, that is. Right, get rid of you. Boop. B2s. Here we go. This set is amazing. So happy I went back and rebuilt that. Still got that droid on the back. And I've given this droid an actual pair of, I think it's commando legs, to represent the pilot droid at the start of Revenge of the Sith. They use the same model, but give it legs. Oh, another pilot droid is the one loading the civilian transports. That's the one. Look at the wings. Think E-Wing as well. Something about those wings. I'm telling you, something about those. Oh, we didn't add any brackets for the engines. Oh, missed opportunity there. There's the ATTE with Coleman Trevor and Mace Windu and a few clones. Oh, look at the salvage. So I've got Max Rebo. I've got a poster. I want a poster. And this character as well. I parted out. Just need to pick up reuse for my new salvage. Although I do have that reuse head that I use in Skeleton Crew. I could do another one of those. And then, what's it, just a brown torso? Are we still in 2013? Republic Gunship. Oh. We are by a ways. That's a good set. Comes with the 3 main characters. Kenobi's in the ship, but you also get your clone and droids. Not that the droids are doing much against the gunship, but if they commandeer it, the clones are in trouble. This is a good one. So happy we got the minifigure scale one this year, because I recolored it for this, but Still a great set. And that Maul's pretty pricey. Django in the Advent calendar. Boba in the Advent. This droid in the Advent. The gunship without the exclusive clip. Exclusive Django as well. Oh look, a little sled for Django. And basically in Attack of the Clones, no, we got the Endor Trooper. A little Endor build, but it seems to be a mostly Attack of the Clones, Dooku's ship, Django's ship, Kenobi's ship, ATTE gunship, Boba Django clone, and I'm sure that droid shows up somewhere in the background. There's a yellow droid in there somewhere. Oh look, 2013. I completely forgot that that's what made us search for this as well. That's a 2013 set. The Consular Cruiser with the Zabrak Jedi, that's me. In Old Republic, and you got the forget the species now, the other popular one, a little Sith and a Sith Trooper, and then the Clone Lieutenant. What a year! What a year! One Ewok, what? With a walk of Ewoks. One Ewok is exclusive. The Ewok village probably is, yeah, probably is a few people's White Wow sets. I need this. Oh, there's so many good ones. Forgot about the Yoda Chronicles. Oh, that was amazing. Good times that. Oh, wait. 2013. We're back to January. We had series 3. Yeah, I only got series 1 of these. 6 from series 1. Missed out on the Death Star. Crazy that you get Kenobi's droid, a clone trooper, and the acclimator. Nice one with Coruscant, TIE bomber and asteroid field. Hoth snowspeeder with, that's got to be a printed part. Based on the printed domes, a B-wing, nice B-wing pilot. If this come out in a £9 set, I think people would be getting a load of those red costumes. That was nice about Mando. The orange, the green, the blue. I don't think we saw many red, but that's probably just because it clashes with the orange. An order on rip. Don't tell me this is still 2013. Polybags. Okay, Z95, I think that was a set this year. Mandalorian Fighter would have been a set the previous year. Frigate was a set this year, and the Unbaran set this year. Multi-packs, we don't get in the UK. I wish we did though. That would be pretty fun. 3 sets. But also I have seen in the US that these aren't any cheaper than just the 3 sets. They're more like birthday bundles and they're done exclusively at certain stores. But 2013, blast from the past. Well, we're bringing it back. How about once we're done with, once we've built every single ship from Mando, we go back and do year by year. Unlimited content. It'd never run out. Every year there'd be a new year of Lego. Something you realise, how long has it been since we got a Scout Trooper? Last time was in the Snow Trooper Battle Pack or the Razor Crest Play Scout originally. You know what? It's been a while. It's been a while. I was thinking about the Scout Trooper because we didn't see any in Mando. Well, no, we did. We saw him in Mando's show, not Mando and Grogu. That would be good to get. Would I remove magazines to get these 3-in-1 sets? No. No, I love the comics. The comics in Lego Star Wars magazines. I need to build more ships from the comics, but I've noticed there's been less mashup ships, and they've just taken ships and put them, like there's a load of Republic ships in Imperial timeline sort of thing. Let's have a little look. Scout Trooper. Scout Trooper. When was the last time? I think it's been the same helmet since forever. 2026. Let me just. Is this even gonna work? Yep, come on. You got this. Smart play. Technically, this is an exclusive figure. I don't think it's a smart figure, is it? Because maybe, no, the Ewok's the only smart figure. What's new? What's new? We're going to have to side by side. So 2013 was the last one. What's new? Who can spot it? Because these figures look the same. Oh, no, that's the same. That is the same. No printed arms. And it's the same helmet because that's what we've just clicked through. Why isn't it the same? Are my eyes tricking me? You would say yes to removing magazines for 3-in-1s. If they were cheaper, yes, because you're essentially getting like a free battle pack or a free microfighter. But magazines are getting expensive. £8 is crazy for a magazine. Oh yeah, what did I drop down earlier? Did I pick that up? I hope so. Otherwise, I've run that into the ground. I can't see a difference here. No, that doesn't count. Smart play doesn't count. Would be a different head underneath. Snow Blizzard, you may have just cracked it. Let's just double check. 2023 had bog standard trooper head. I think we've seen that a few times. Wait. And then smart play, what head did it come with? Okay, hold on a sec. Hold on a second. Nope, that one. It's the same head. Oh, we're going crazy, chat. It's the same head. It's the exact same head, design ID and everything. We're going to have to go through this. Oh, can I not go back on this? Where's that smart play figure? All right. Oh, have they got it down for a different torso? Leg code is identical. So the torso printing is identical. It's on a different element. Yeah, it's not the design. The design is the same. It's actually a different torso. If we go to more variations. No, it's the same torso. Wait, but you just said... Oh, yeah, look, design ID. Could that be the brick design? I think this is... Wait, but it's the same... Has this just been mislogged? I think it's the same trooper. I think it genuinely doesn't count because it's actually the same trooper. If the legs are the same, if everything else is the same, is it not the same trooper? And yeah, 2023, so the Endor Speeder Chase diorama. That would be the last one. Wow. 2023, which is probably, oh, it's got to be a year or two at least after the last one, hasn't it? Yeah, 2020 was the Razor Crest. We then got the 4+ set and the diorama. So the last play set is the Razor Crest. And the play set before, I don't know what the play set before. The last play set was the Razor Crest. And what was the other one? 3 to 6 years ago. Yeah, 3 to 6 years ago. Scout Troopers are so easy to whack in. Maybe that can be an extra figure in the battle pack. We get some of the new Snow Troopers, the old Snow Troopers, and 2 new Snow Troopers, 1 old Snow Trooper, and a Snowy Scout, just because LEGO love to add an extra figure in there, just so we can build our Scout Trooper armies. Because I was looking through, the Empire have 3 versions, and the clones have 2. You have the Scouts that we see, actually there are Scout helmets on multiple clones, but the actual Scout getup, you see the Endor Scouts, you see the Commando Scouts, the black ones, black uniforms, and then the Empire also have their own variation of black. Instead of the clones, which is black under on black over, you get the black under clothes with the black armor. The Empire actually have dark bluish grey underclothes with black armor, and then they have the Endor and the Hoth ones. And I think they're the 5 variations. There's a few special ones in the games, and some of the clones have had their own scouts. but typically clones seem to be their regular armor with the scout top. Oh, that was a whole rabbit hole I went down. I fell down earlier. Nerd. Yes, we need a new one. And then bring the Kashyyyk Trooper Battle Pack back. Maybe we have the Kashyyyk Trooper. Oh, it's been a while. Bring them both in. Bring them both in. Use the mold. 2 different colors. Because they ain't pumping out any of these scouts. We got the Smart Play. We do got the Smart Play set. I think they've made enough of them now to sell in a few years' time. I don't think they're going to be needing to make any more of them. But that is all for today, chat. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, look at this ship. I'm going to be staring at this for the next couple of minutes. Look at that. It just looks so clean. If only we had dark tan, what's it called here? Maybe I can get a dark tan plate on the front. Oh, it looks so good. But thank you all so much for hanging. Thank you, Bevel. Thank you, Snowblizzard. Thanks to everyone who stuck throughout. And I just realized, oh no, I refreshed it. The origami ship. Yes, the origami ship indeed. Wish I kept on for another hour. It's what? It's 10 o'clock here. I need to sleep. Otherwise, you know, who's going to record and edit the videos for the week? Tomorrow we will be building. What's next stream? Tomorrow, I spoke about scouts. Should we do the ATRT? I think we do over the ATRT, or we can do the Int 4. Or we could do both. Okay, we'll see how much time we get tomorrow. I have a really good idea for the ATRT. It's not alternate build, it's Fig Scout. So that should be easy. And if we get that done in an hour, we'll continue with the Int 4, which is the awesome ship. That ship. We're going to be building that ship again from the Mandalorian. Until then, thank you all so much for hanging. Thanks, Moonshoes. Thanks, Snow. Thanks, Bevel. Have a great week, everyone. And may the bricks be with you always.